And we're live. All right, so I'm going to be playing some Fortnite with Dr. Neurolamp, and yeah, you're going to be hearing some random sound effects while I'm playing, because I've got some different MIDI pedals and launch pad and all sorts of stuff, so hopefully it'll keep things light and entertaining and whatnot. Nero has invited me. I'm going to reject because he had mentioned that he wants to be on the same server consistently, so it's got the same ping every single time. I'm going to invite him to mine. I did ask, do you want to alternate between them? He said no. I do have a drop randomizer I'm going to pull up. And with this drop randomizer, it allows us to actually just like click and be like, hey, we're going to drop right there or wherever, etc. So it'll be fun. Let me turn that off. And why didn't I not hear sound? Interesting. Interesting. That's not what's supposed to happen. I got me a bug. Okay, so it's going out. That's correct, that's correct. Let's see. We've got that. Is my game volume just very low? No, because I would have heard my computer. All right, is the other computer. Let's see, when I do that, do I hear it? No. Cool. Okay, that's muted. That's muted. I don't know what's going on right now. That is interesting. Trying to think of what it could be. So I've got my line out. The line out is going in the correct location. It's going into my mixer. But I'm not hearing anything on my mixer. It's not even showing the input for it, which is weird. Cool. The joys of, you know, technology. It's great when it works. Okay, let's try this. Sound settings on here. Maybe it switched over to 2-channel instead of 4-channel. No, it's on 4 channels, so that's correct. So my mic is clearly working. That's moving up and down. We've got...
Nice throw!
That's working, clearly. You can see the meters on both the Focusrite and on Streamlabs working. But I hear... nothing. Why do I hear nothing? Does it need to go in through the capture card first? Now I can hear something. Okay. Alright, I just heard you. I'm having some audio issues.
I hear you. I got you now.
That's interesting. Can you say something?
Yep, I can say anything. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, I hear you crystal clear now. I don't know what the switchover setting is, but that
just like
it's the same clarity as the other day.
Just pulling this up so I could actually see what I look like. I mean, hear him. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. What's funny is like this whole workaround thing that I was trying to do before because it wasn't putting the audio into the capture card. Now it's working.
Oh, the direct way?
Yeah, like the easy way that it should have done before. Like
or
I had
the workaround is working.
No, the workaround stopped working, and now the original way is working, which is why I'm extremely confused right now. Okay. Well.
Is the direct way working or the workaround working? I think it cut off.
The direct. The way that I was trying for hours, and then now the way that the new cable that I had to buy is not working. So I don't know what's going on. Well. Move that out of the way. Move this out of the way. And make sure I got room. Oh, I'm stuck. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Good day for a swell battle.
Okay, so I'm checking out my levels. Make sure everything's okay. I want to make sure the game is not, like, significantly louder than, you know, the voice. We'll find out. Not what I was trying to do, but okay. Smart. Also smart. Denied. Just trying to prevent him from being able to do that. No sneaky heals. I mean, I know he's getting heals right now. Or at least he was a moment ago, but I'm at least trying to prevent this. I thought you were going for the barrels.
No, I had 2 big pots, so.
Yeah, I tried to do an entry denial there. Make sure you couldn't get to him, so I just popped a cone on him. Okay. Cheeky, eh? That's fine.
What the? How the heck did you get up?
Magic. I'm a sorcerer.
No, like seriously,
Mantling. I went around the corner and
But I had built
up.
around. There was no there were like no surfaces to mantle on. Clearly there were, but
yeah, if you can like kind of curve the bullet basically, so you can like jump around the corner and jump up on a side that you're not actually on. Here, I'll show you. So I'm gonna get on the wall right here, the wood. Oh, you built, so I can't do it. So let me move that. So if I jump out, I can actually jump up and around on top of stuff, and I just mess it up. So I just move, and then I just went around that side. Even though I'm not facing that direction, like you can still get up that way.
okay.
So like you can kind of curve yourself around the side like that. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah.
You just kind of gotta press the mantle button and keep doing it. But anyways, game on. I really just kind of want to knock this whole thing. How do I do that? That's how I do it. Nope. That's a good shot. My mouse got stuck. I think he's going around. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. He's going for the heals. I got my heals too. Okay, now I know where he's at. And swing and a miss. Right hand peek. Keep getting stuck.
That's twice now that I've had this go, and when I start shooting you, my gun, like, clips and stops shooting for no reason.
SMG?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I get it with a shotgun, where I will, like, click, and it does absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's, like, 3 or 4 times it won't shoot. I don't know why.
But, you know, this is the beginning of the round, I get that, but this is mid-clip.
No, I mean, this is, like, in the middle of a fight. Like, I'll fire off one shot on the shotgun, and then switch over, and it doesn't work.
I'm the best!
I don't know about that. He's got the disadvantage. He's on console.
Yeah,
And he's got the ping disadvantage.
The weird things of that happening are not...
Whee.
I've never had it happen. I've had it happen in this round before, but never like mid-clip where it goes 10 shots or 15 shots.
See, that one, it didn't shoot the shotgun. It may have been because that one was too quick, but whenever I will do that, switching from SMG and like having not used the shotgun in like several seconds, it like won't shoot. So I also got it set up right now so that it doesn't have a limiter, or rather a gate on, a noise gate. So you might actually hear my fan in the background now. I had to turn that off because of the game sounds. If it's quiet, it just like you wouldn't hear it at all. It was weird. Weird sounding, that is. Interesting strategy. Just trying to edit my way through it, basically. Okay. Gonna need a reload here in a moment. Okay. Might as well reload this one. Might as well grab these so he can't use them. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Might as well reload. Where'd it go? He's being cheeky. Look at all this motion. Okay. Splat. Same sound, okay. Oh no, it's the I'm the best. Same character who made the sound. My bad. I'm wondering how my audio sounds. If anyone's watching, let me know if the game sound is too loud compared to my microphone. That'd be unfortunate for the clips I plan on doing later on. So I take these and I turn them into shorts, which I also then turn into highlight reels and whatnot, and sometimes like full YouTube videos. Sure, on different platforms. Try and get my content out there. Oh, I thought he was there. Where'd he go? So, psychology background. So he's trying to mess with me right now. Since he can't win mechanically, I think he's just trying to win with interesting plays. So what I'm going to do is see if I can find something like a firefly or something to like light the building on fire. Just because I think it would be funny. I don't know if he's streaming right now as well. Maybe he's trying to get some meme clips or something. What is that? What are you? I don't really want that thing, but... Oh, combat SMG? Okay. Whee! Might as well. That would be funny too. Nah, these are faster. That's funny as well. Nah, I'll go with this one. I just in general prefer the striker, the way that I use these. So he's waiting very patiently. My guess is he's right behind that. So what I could do is this. Just trying to prevent him from being able to do something here. Okay, so he's further down. So maybe I'll at least eliminate some of those possibilities of where he's at. He might even honestly like have pulled up my stream to see where I'm at. Granted, he's got like the 5-second delay and whatnot, but I mean, it would still give him an advantage. Kind of a funny one too, if you were to do it. Might as well get something done. Renovate this place while I wait. Oh, I didn't realize there was a cap of 500. He wants me to come to him, but I'm just not gonna do it. We'll play the waiting game. Let's see how long it goes. We'll see what happens in the game. Does it like have another storm phase? I don't think it does, but maybe it does. Lock him in here. Really wish I had something where I could just light this on fire. I think it would be hilarious. I don't think he has the white health. I think that's why he came out of hiding. Trying to box me in. Go ahead. Well, he fell.
It's over 9,000!
That was fun.
You didn't find me at all. I had to move because the storm found me.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go into your territory. Why would you go into an enemy's fortified area when you can just wait it out? Like that's a Sun Tzu Art of War
You ran
tactic
right by
there.
me at the end.
Oh no, I was on the outside.
I was on the outside.
Hey, how do I pronounce it? Slight?
I was in the bush.
Oh, that's funny. I thought you were inside. You totally fooled me.
No.
Good job. Oh, bad shot. Found me off TikTok. Which one did you find? Was it the drumming stuff or the Fortnite, Elden Ring? Or maybe even like the coding stuff? Appreciate you coming and stopping by. Okay, so he's inside this time. He's gotta be right. He's gotta be right there. Yes, because he just broke that chest. Entry denial. Oh, okay, he's going out here. Maybe I should at least give him one kill. This is the 9th round. I am kind of playing a bit cheeky at this point, but... Ah, so you play the drums. How long you been playing? Yeah, I got like 800 and some odd hours of drumming content on my website. All free. Play-alongs, whatnot. It's a bunch. 2 years, nice. I've been playing like since 1998, so over 20 years. And do you play kit mainly, drum set, or do you also do like rudimental and percussion stuff? I've done all of the above. Mainly rudimental, that's my main passion. I love to play chops and fast and all that fun stuff. What is he doing? Can I hit him from here? That'd be hilarious. I really wish I had a firefly. I could just... Oh, he can hit me.
Yes, I won one.
It like your bullets were coming out, but mine were not going through.
Get cut off, whatever you're saying.
I said your bullets came out, but my bullets did not go through. It was funny. Concert band, nice.
I had an AR, so it was a little better aim through the hole.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
Unfair fight. Alright, let me kill him real quick. Concert band, I did that for quite some time. It was interesting, but then when I got into like playing where you're just like improvising stuff, I found that to be even more fun than just playing what's on the music, especially because the percussion parts are generally pretty boring. Like a lot of composers are just not good at writing percussion rep. But in college, like when you're in a studio for percussion, then you play a lot of really cool stuff because you're playing stuff written by percussionists for percussionists, etc. What are you gonna do?
Darn. It flipped that, but then it clipped me through the bottom of it, so.
In gigging after only a couple of years, that's pretty good. Currently marching snare, that's what I marched as well. I actually did
So all that
5
talent
years on the
translates into
academy.
duos.
So I got into a car accident and then couldn't march my last 2 years. So I would have technically had 7 years. So, wah, wah. Knee injury. Hit my knee on the dashboard.
I don't hear you if you're talking, but what's your strategy?
Oh, I was talking to the chat.
I figured you were.
Strategy for the game tonight? You want to do the drop randomizer?
Whatever you want to do. I'm not streaming. I figured it was going to take me a while to set up, and I
Okay.
So I'm doing whatever.
Bing.
I'm here for your memes.
Speaking of. Okay, so we're just going north of Synapse. Alright. I got our drop. It's random. Yeah, it was unfortunate. It completely changed my trajectory. I wanted to like really focus on performing, but then when I got into that accident, I realized, oh, I can't rely on my hands.
Well,
all
vegan
the time.
themed.
Give me 1 second. So I actually went into music education. So all my degrees, all 3 of them are in music education. Even though I teach computer science education stuff now, like all my background is in music education. And it was because of that car accident where I just like really understood the value of being able to communicate how to play musically and how to improve and whatnot. That's what I focused on. In terms of drum kit, so that one back there is a Pearl, and then the one that's over here is my wife's. It's a D drum. And then we have another one in the closet. It's another black kit, but hers is a nice red color, but you can't see that. And then we have a marimba right here as well, off camera actually, just to the right of it. So my wife's also a percussionist, which is nice because I'll be able to like practice drumming while we watch a movie or something, and it doesn't bother her at all. All right, hit me with your vegan jokes.
What did the nut say when he sneezed?
I don't know, what?
Cashew.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
You'd like that one.
I never had any successful long-term relationships
Somebody went over to the west.
with anyone in color guard.
I have splashes. I have no gun yet, so.
Too much drama at times with some people. So, with a drummer though,
I'm gonna splash this bullet
it's been
right
great.
now.
Highly recommend.
That sounds like people right here.
Yep. I only see. Oh no, there's 2 footsteps. There's one behind us. Behind us. He's running away. I'm gonna shoot him.
Down one.
Well, I did a great job
Feels like cars coming though.
at shooting
Or going, I
the
don't
car.
know.
Yeah, he ran away. I shot his car a bunch. And apparently this is unbreakable. That's weird. Yes, I totally fit that stereotype of the color
What'd you say?
guard drumline relationship. It was the guy I was shooting at, he got in the car and bailed. And let's get some ammo. I really need a better gun. I'm clearly not good with this revolver. So, do you plan on marching like WGI or DCI? Or are you? Have you? No, you're on marching snare, which the reason why I led marching snare is because it required you to be a perfectionist with your playing. And that worked well with my OCD. But tenors, honestly, I'm having more fun with now. I play basically exclusively match grip now. Oh, I should buy this. Yes. Yeah, it's a lot of time and honestly a lot of money to march. Because there's not only like the tour fees that you pay to participate, but it's also the travel costs if you're going out of state. And then it's also the amount of money you lose because you're basically unable to hold a job while you're on tour and whatnot. So finances are definitely an issue when it comes to the sport. Nice. Yeah. Drum kit is one of the things that I wish I honestly spent more time focusing on. Hey, I got a mini for you and a blue stinger.
I've got minis. I was just waiting to see if
I have splashes too.
Stinger shotgun or
SMG.
all right.
one.
Don't worry about that. I got SMGs.
Okay. There's also what's it called? Airstrike. That's good that you're playing different styles. Honestly, one can inform the other. Like, jazz can inform funk, which can inform rock, etc. And then concert rep can inform that as well. Marching can inform it. That'll definitely work up your hands, your chops and whatnot. I don't know if you play traditional grip on snare and on kit, but if it's consistent, then that'll help. I'm stuck. That was weird. I couldn't move. Yes, definitely. Actually, I have a video coming out in like 2 weeks that I was just editing earlier today,
gotta
like a
get
shorts
some
for TikTok.
mobility.
Was talking about
There's a
that.
porter rift over here we could use to get in if you want to just take that real quick.
That or a car.
Unless you just want to keep running. We have time, but it's gonna be close. I got grenades I can drop for the porter rift. We could just use it.
Okay, yeah.
We're looking for bounty. Oh, we're being targeted
Yeah,
now.
that's on you. Oh, and on... Oh, no, that's the notification thing. I thought it was on both of us. Traditional and match for kit.
Where's this
Interesting.
guy?
I used to be, like, gung-ho about traditional grip. And now I'll take match any day. I'm probably really bad at traditional. I haven't practiced it in
In
years.
the burger barn or butter
Which is
barn, I
funny.
suppose.
Used to be flip. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I thought you were coming to the thing.
What thing?
I thought you were going to the mark. To
No, I'm
exit the
coming.
storm. Hey, Taco. Do you have
No,
a
somebody
good
right near me.
percussion instructor or somebody that you're taking lessons from? Because they can certainly help quite a bit. My band director happened to be a percussionist, so actually got good instruction from him, and he knew how to hire good people, so I was pretty lucky. And then was able to afford lessons and whatnot. It definitely got me ahead on things with drumming. Huh, that's interesting. I usually stick with just one grip. Unless I'm gonna just like switch to 4 mallet technique on the drum kit. I'm just kidding. Although I know some people have done that. Like
Car behind
multi-percussion
me?
stuff. Okay. You're a little bit closer. You're behind a hill though, I can't see you.
There's 2 cars, yep.
Are you getting shot at or no?
No, but they're probably...
They're going up the hill, those. Oh, one's shooting. He's shooting at the other car though. Just keep coming. Okay, one is coming up. He was about to shoot you. I hit him twice, 3
He did
times.
shoot me.
Ooh, bad shot. Bad shot.
17?
Bad shot. Where'd his friend go? Do you know where his buddy went? Oh, there's another car
No,
behind
I
us. There you go.
Sorry.
Okay, coming across the bridge. There's 2 here. Kind of regretting that decision. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I highly recommend lessons. Even if you're feeling great, find somebody new who can teach you something different. There's so many cool things you can learn from different people. I've had dozens and dozens of instructors over time.
One's fallen.
Okay. I don't like this third party, dude.
Downed one.
One on me.
Dead.
Teleporting here. I don't have any heals. I'm gonna use this med kit.
I got minis here.
Thanks.
Oh, drop mine. Let's check if the other guy had any heals.
Yeah, one source that I've seen for drum kit that people consistently recommend is Drumio's stuff. They have like their free YouTube channel, but then they have like a whole online course and whatnot. I haven't personally used it, but I've heard good things about it. So it might actually be worth something to look into, but
Big pot here
don't
I'm
quote
using,
me
and
on
we gotta
that.
go.
Maybe it's not good.
At a long distance, I say we work left towards command center.
Okay.
Is there a launcher up on the hill? Yeah, let's go up on the hill.
Okay. I need ammo.
Probably a cannon we can use.
Pretty
I think
bad.
there's one up here. Let's just launch in. Because that car worries
I'm
me.
getting this
There's also
chest
a
real
car
quick.
here.
I got splashes I can use on it. Oh, you don't need it.
I got a big.
Okay. Learn more on hardware than playing. That's funny. Yeah, there's so much to learn with hardware.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm running behind.
Okay. I'm gonna aim right up onto the cavern hill.
Okay. Can
So
I
we'll
get
wait for Mark,
ammo?
pretty much.
Cool, didn't do it.
We getting shot at?
Cool,
Oh, I'm getting shot at a lot.
cool. Do you want me to engage him?
Nope, nope. I'm gonna get in this other cannon and go.
Okay.
Just going in.
Need to use different ammo.
I'm just finding a
So
bush now.
I'm waiting for them to get closer.
So unless you see him following me or something, I wouldn't engage.
Trying to get their meat. That's basically why I did this. Alright. Honestly, I really like
People
jazz
near
on
me,
kit.
so
There's just something about playing some swung drum kit that I just absolutely love doing. I don't know if it's because of the first like drum teacher that I really dove into in between my master's and PhD when I like...
I'm on me.
I'm not near you.
God, I have nothing. Alright, I'm
I
gonna
don't know
metal
if it's
wall
because
up.
that was his emphasis or what. Trying to get him to him quick, but there's too many people. Let's use that. That could help me. So could the medkits. Oh, really? Yeah, so that must make it difficult
Are they
to
on
find
me?
people
Do you
to play
see it all?
with. I do not see them. I do have height now. There's footsteps near me. That's unfortunate.
Oh, he's in with me.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
That's kind of funny, actually. I mean, not for him, but
He's gonna get stuck in the storm. I built
am I
him
gonna
in
get
or something.
sniped? Stay tuned, we'll find out. I mean, hey, if you got something you like, stick with it. If they don't like it, that's okay. It's not all about what other people want to play. You're the drummer. I'm gonna try and get your card. Every now and then as musicians, you gotta make compromises. Play things you might not enjoy.
Reboots are gonna be limited. Probably the Santa house.
Yep, heading there. Oh, cool,
Right there is
footsteps.
the closest. Oh yeah, they're right there.
Wow. Oh, the mythic.
Oh, that Gunner's Mythic certainly didn't help.
Wow. Have you talked to the director about it? Like, assuming there is a director to it, to be like, hey, I'd really like to play X style of song. Or this very specific song. Because, like, having been a music educator, like, whenever a student, like, proposes, hey, can we play this? I'm like, yeah, of course. Well, that mythic certainly shredded.
Yep. Yep, that's the...
You got too far away
Problem
from me,
getting
so I
into
wasn't
that.
able to help you. I was stuck behind in the storm because of that dude, and I was like trying to heal while moving in.
I don't know how those guys found me. They like came into the it might have just been a random other duo, I don't know. But it was like, of all the bushes that they could have come into. But the guy was almost like building as if he knew I was around or something. Very weird.
Let me find the drop. No, there. Not there. Okay, just left a rocky. And why isn't it not working? There we go. Just left to right. Right there. That's good. He's a drummer. And he likes big
It's
band
gonna be an ugly
swing.
drop.
Realizes what the community wants. Yeah.
We gotta pick a building and stick together.
We want variety, though.
Rocky.
Yeah, this will be a hot drop. For sure.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Drop
Sometimes
on the
when
early
doing,
end,
like,
maybe aim for
repertoire,
this close building.
trying to figure out what you're going to play for
Whatever it
concert
is.
band or whatever, percussion ensemble. Like, figuring out the balance of songs so it's not all the same thing. Same thing with marching band shows, drum corps, etc. You want to make it so that the however many minutes the show is, that it's not all non-stop.
This is gonna suck.
Yep. Especially since we're landing over here.
Somebody's probably gonna get the battle bus. If not, maybe we should go for battle bus. What do you think?
I don't even know where it's at.
It's right here on the front edge.
Okay, well, I went to the drop. So much for the drop randomizer. It's part of the challenge.
Knocked one?
He did not accept
In
the
the tank?
challenge. Okay, I don't have a gun, and I'm not near you.
I'm down. Guy shot me from up on the roof.
Yeah, I still don't have a gun.
Oh, well, you're way up on the mountain.
I went to the drop. And that guy can see me. See if I can build my way over to him. Are there chests between here and there? I do not know. Okay, somebody to the left. Cool. That's not what I wanted. Let's go revive over here.
It's going by twos, so I'm gonna die if you carry me too far.
Should be good. Do you have a gun?
Oh, no, I don't have a gun. I grabbed the battle bus. That was my gun.
Don't worry, I got ammo. And a rod. We're gonna win. And I just realized that this is still up on my screen. Didn't click, that's funny. You saw none of that. Noob streamer over here. Oh, there's the bus. Getting shot at by a tank. Oh, wow. That's atypical physics right there. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have it like way over on the opposite side of the other monitor, so I don't always look at it. So, I'm a noob sometimes. I did an entire drum stream where I was talking about stick control variations and tenors, on the tenors specifically. And the entire stream, I found out afterwards, was muted. The 48 volt phantom power was not on my audio interface, so it like was just me talking to nobody because nobody could hear it. It was complete silence. In hindsight, it's hilarious, but in the moment, it was like, oh wow, I can't believe I messed that up. And it was probably, at that time, my favorite stream that I had done. Like, I was like, wow. Afterwards, just like, that was such a good stream. Well, I messed up. Okay, well, I got 2 guns. We're in a better place. Hey, I'm gonna throw you floppers. I don't know where you're at, though.
I'm up on the hill. I took the zip line up. I'm eating cabbage up here. So I should be okay.
I
Although it's
highly
got a bounty on me
recommend
now.
Tenors. It's so much fun, in my opinion. Yeah, I actually have the quadrupad, the one back there, the small and the large, and then I have a Zymox pad as well that I have on my treadmill. There's actually a video that's going to come out not this Friday, but I think next Friday on social media of like myself drumming on the treadmill pad because I think it's funny. So I can like move. Yeah, I can basically march while I drum, and I'll often do that in meetings. I'm giving away my secret to the people that I attend meetings with. I will often, like, if I'm doing my meetings here on this computer or on my laptop or something, I'll just, like, set it on the stand by my drum kit and play that. If I just need to listen and don't need to actually contribute much to the speaking. Hey, I have a shield fish thing, jellyfish. Uh-oh. And I fell.
Like, oh, you didn't hurt
I'm
yourself,
under
though, right?
No. I was trying to do the thingy, though. I'm a noob.
Okay, I'm coming.
That's one way to do it. Might as well hold on to those. Those are valuable. Especially because coconut. Yeah, so you can practice, like toe pull, just like moving in time, etc. while on the treadmill. And if you do it on an incline, then it really works your toe pull. There's, coconuts. And I know that is a very nerdy thing, but that pretty much summarizes me and my drumming. I will find ways to do it wherever. So I'll like practice mentally, or I will practice with my wrists, or just like do like the Jojo Mayer clapping stuff, just to work on wrist speed, etc. Because I get a bit obsessive over trying to improve over time.
Some people behind in the storm on the south side might be worth, because they're going to be pushing out of chonkers, might be worth just taking some shots at them.
My best range is a pistol, so I won't be able to help much.
Pistols do a good job.
Yeah, but my aim tonight does not do a good job.
Alright, I'm going to take the zip line then across.
Yeah, you totally can. So you can adjust the treadmill speed and then make it so that you can match whatever tempo you're going at.
Car.
The guy on top of it looks like. $61. There's two people
They're
back
getting
here.
shot at.
Just got hit.
Oh, I just got wrecked.
Do you have shield? Do you have shield?
Yep.
No, I don't need it.
Oh, you're good.
Here. I don't know how much that'll give. Okay, we're good. Back to full health. Okay,
They're still
so how many people are left? There's the two over there. They're still shooting. Okay, there's still the two that they're shooting at. We should just go right, unless you want to engage in a pistol fight.
No, we can go down. And then right. Sneak away from them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if there's an item back here.
Yep, let's just go up through the... over the river and through the woods.
To Sanctuary we go.
Well, I don't know. Just want to get the heck out of there.
An AR.
Oh man, I just had a major lag spike for a second there.
I got an AR now. Ooh, I'll take that.
I
You
can
wanna hold
it.
that?
I got 1 mini, so.
Oh, I can hold your mini. I've got
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Divvy it up. Make sure we're not gonna get shot at. Need more mats. Dangerously low. Let's get some of this. And kind of scanning. Yep, he's going to get that. Could potentially use that ammo. Making sure nobody is near me.
That's another big I just picked up, so that's good.
Cool. Good. By the way, I'm muting and unmuting myself so you can't hear most of what I'm saying. In case you were wondering.
How are you doing
Here's
on
another
ammo?
big. 124 AR is my almost lowest. 7 sniper is my lowest. Do you want this or this?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the airstrike. Should probably take the med miss, but
That's not as fun.
YOLO. Yep. Yeah, I gotta find some ammo boxes.
I'm running a common AR, so if you see something better, preferably
Oh, I just
ACOG.
dropped an MK.
What color?
Green. As
Oh, okay. Yeah, I dropped that for the ACOG common.
okay. Well, good. At least you had seen it.
Okay, I'm actually doing okay-ish on mats. Anyone up there? Oh, missed the mark.
Come on, ammo box.
That windmill.
There we go.
made
It's
me
a
think it
little
was a
bit more
person.
AR. I can check and see if I have any sniper. I might have picked some up.
Couldn't go up there.
I do. I'm dropping 6 here.
Oh, thank you.
Hopefully that was just sniper. I double clicked it.
I don't see anybody. 21 people left. Ammo. Oh, he's getting it. Let's try this one. Cool. Hey, there's splashes, there's a blue striker, and a drum.
I have a drum. I'm gonna keep the drum.
I'm gonna go beach to get the chest and ammo over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this building before it's out.
No
There we go,
more
that's some more
ammo.
arrow.
Speaking of, gotta pull my AR out just in case. And that's been looted. It's unfortunate.
I'm gonna go for this bush right here that's in.
Okay. I don't see
The
anybody.
fact that there's 17 people and I don't see any of them scares me. Oh, there's some gunfight over to the north.
Oh, airstrike going on over there.
Yep, that's some kind of firefight.
I'm gonna watch south, see if anyone comes from behind. I see nobody. Gotta divvy up our views so that way we don't both look the same direction. Although sometimes one of us is more observant than the other, it's better to look everywhere.
I feel like there's gotta be somebody in that big building or something,
Probably.
given the
rock.
size of the area we're in right now.
Okay, he's looking behind. I'll look that way.
Should mine some more materials like you don't. You were trying not to break that. That was a single shot.
How much you got?
I'm at 242. So that's okay. That's a solid bit. Are you
I'm
really that full up?
450.
450. I should. Are you at like 5, 6?
450, 600, and 100. Thanks.
There, that should
Is
even
that a
us out.
person?
There's metal behind you too. Don't let that
got
go
it.
away.
I thought I saw an indicator over here. Yep. Okay, so we do got to move. Do you want to go into that building on Mark? It's in.
Yeah, we
Or-
can. There's 8 left now, so yeah, let's go into the. I'm gonna mine on my way there. I think that's gonna be important for endgame.
Okay. The other day I got killed right here. Guy was not expecting me in this bush. It'd be funny if somebody was in there. Surprise, paybacks. Gosh, that windmill is... Keep thinking it's like somebody jumping just over the edge of an object. Nope.
Okay, 5 left.
Okay, somebody got supply drop.
Where was it? I didn't even see it.
I think west.
Okay, makes sense. I think we're pretty clear to the southwest.
This is a little more in and centered if we want to go to that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just sneak into the back of it. Somebody just rifted? That's weird. Oh, this is weird.
Oh, surprise.
My bad.
Unacceptable.
Up on the hill is a battle.
Click, click, click. Oh, that's up on the housetop.
Yeah, so up here on these builds was a battle.
Okay. 5 left.
We gotta go to them. Maybe we want to work around the right-hand side or something.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Any ammo? No.
Because we can get up onto this little hill over here and maybe get an advantage.
What was that sound?
Oh no, it's not going to be in.
I just got a weird sound.
I did too. Like a da 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 da.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, let's.
Better gun?
Oh, up on the hill.
Yes.
Are you in there?
No.
He's building up over us
Cool.
with metal walls.
Yep. That's unfortunate. Double layer, eh? Show your face again.
Myrid.
There's only those 2. See where this lands, we could potentially push him.
Oh, that's on us. That's not me. That's not me.
Okay. don't see him. I'm pushing.
99 on him?
Nice shot. Healing real quick. I built up a little bit of a ramp up for you. I just did like 80. I'm out of shields.
I got a big.
Go ahead and use it. I have 50.
I've got one for you.
Pushing towards them. Oh, I slid down. Dang it.
Grenades, fine.
Okay. This is hard to get up to them because of the wall. Or the mountain, rather. So much stuff over there that I'd love to get. Got stuck.
I got height.
Nice. I just fell to my death. It didn't mantle or build. Wow.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, they had height. I don't know how those airstrikes didn't get him at all.
Yeah, I built up a double ramp and then I went to jump on top of the ramp above me so I could jump over it, and it didn't mantle, and then it did not build a floor. So I just like basically killed myself.
Yeah, we do that a lot in the end.
Wah,
Game,
wah.
don't we?
Okay, let's pull up the drop randomizer this time and not forget where it's supposed to go. So we're landing there. Okay. Let's do it. Look at that. I remember to put it away. At least they have like a really kind emote that we can listen to while we wait. I'm gonna respond to my wife real quick. Okay. Was I? Sometimes when I watch my final fight, I look at my playback and I'm doing real life peek. Like I'll like try and look around the corner, and like my face gets like all super freaked out. But I've been doing basically just a bunch of 1v1s just to try and practice those kind of engagements to stay calmer. So maybe you're being sarcastic, but hopefully you're not, and hopefully there's improvement. I don't know. I'll review it later on this week.
Yeah, I'm not certain. I mean, beyond having gotten height, they got back up to it. They were shooting through and trying to build through it, so I held it mostly until the one guy mantled up on a side or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not
honestly,
certain what I could have done differently.
well, yeah, it was my fault for falling to my death. I think we would have been fine. Like, their shots weren't great, their builds weren't great, but having me die definitely didn't help.
All right, so from last round, gotta clarify here.
We're going to the drop?
Well, so my understanding of the rule, so we did not have to land straight on mark, but basically that is the general vicinity within a stone's throw.
I mean, you landed south of Rocky Reels when the drop was northwest of Rocky Reels, so that was not a stone's throw. Let's be real.
There.
Like, if you were to go to the battle bus right now, that I would consider to be a stone's throw. That's not like
Okay.
300 meters away kind of a thing.
There's somebody else coming here.
I almost just accidentally went into the rift. I wasn't expecting them. What the? I just downed somebody? Didn't expect them there. They're dead.
Yeah, that was the one I was saying was there. I do not know where his buddy is.
Well. Yeah, so the whole wetting the pants thing, like, it's just like with drumming, where it's just all about just practicing those
Here's a
engagements
mini
and
for
getting
you.
comfortable with it. If you want that.
Jeez. And it's amateur hour at the Apollo tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of been the theme for me. I mean, I did just fall to my death.
There's slurps out here.
Oh, there's also the semi with a slurp on the back. East, northeast.
Slurps on me.
Okay,
Southwest of
it's
you, I think?
not a slurp semi. It's just a normal semi. How do I get to that? Oh, it's outside. Okay. So what I do to practice this and to try and get better, because I was a console player for years and then switched over to keyboard and mouse a few months ago, is I just basically only do the 1v1s, so that way I get used to not pressing the wrong key and all that, and then making it so when I get into those engagements,
Getting a
I'm
little bit
trying
more
to stay
cutting off
calmer.
from you tonight on the. It's like it'll do like a half sentence and it'll kind of glitch out or something.
Is it cutting off the beginning or the end? I don't think he heard that. Is it cutting off the beginning or the end?
It's been like the middle, so it's not as if it's. That's why I hadn't said anything up until this point.
That's interesting. That might be just my foot. I'm just pressing it on 2 and 4. Why does that give brick? That was
Yeah,
clearly
I don't
metal.
actually know. I got nothing for you except for it's a little bit more off than it had been the other night. But it could, yeah, it could just be because of your.
Nothing up
We've
top.
got more
Okay.
conversations with chats and stuff tonight.
Yeah, I'm definitely on off a whole lot more. Oh, I just got a gold tri-burst ACOG. Nice.
Sweet.
This is from a normal chest too.
Yeah, my loadout
Give me
is pretty good. I could
shield.
just use a better AR if you see anything. I've got a MK that's common.
There's a green that I dropped. The green
Yeah, okay.
ACOG. It's in the second floor of the building I'm in right now.
Let's see what I find. If it's unless you see something like exceptional, then I mean it's not that big of a difference to where I'm gonna run back because we got storm coming. Here's like here's like a regular MK, uncommon now.
Oof. Hey, let's take the rifts. That's at the south side of Synapse.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, and here's a blue MK. I'll take it.
So, Slight, if you drop by on any
Yeah,
of my
scan
future
Fortnite
drumming
will give you
streams,
none of it. All right, I'm coming that way.
feel free to let me know
Probably.
how I
10
can
seconds
improve
out.
them. At the end of streams, I like to ask, like, hey, what's something that I could do better? So, if you're looking for
There's a chest I'm gonna get real
tips
quick.
on drumming, feel free to ask them when I'm doing that so I can actually demonstrate it better. As opposed to,
Okay,
like,
coming.
now, when I can't.
You got a markup?
Just the distance mark.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
And also, on my YouTube channel, there's all of the prior drum streams.
Cannon by Risky isn't there?
I don't know.
Okay.
All the prior
I
drum
don't know
streams are on
either.
my website. JaredO'Leary.com. If you just go to the /drum or just use the menu at the top.
All right, and then let's go for the road then.
It's
If
got a
if
link
you
to
don't know
them.
one, I can't see one. I don't want to dive in too risky. It's too risky.
Okay.
Or rocky. Not risky anymore.
Dee, 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 dee. I
Being hunted.
would like to get more mats. See you last time too, right? I really like
Yeah,
night.
it's 3 times.
Okay, we can cannon. There's people at Tilted fighting.
Firefight, tilted.
Could go here. Sometimes there's good loot
Car
here.
behind.
Okay, they're leaving.
Another 2 cars.
Here's splashes, and then actually I'm gonna hold the
Careful.
splashes. Here's mushrooms. You should eat them. Someone flying in. 2 people flying in. I don't see them though. The mushrooms are inside, right here.
Okay.
They're pushing us now.
Mine. I gotta go up out of the screen.
Great timing. Just went right through my builds. I'm stuck. Out of bullets. Dang it. Well,
Be right back.
alright. Yeah, I ran out of bullets there on my SMG. And then him saying that he's got to go, I didn't realize he was also still there. I would have been giving call-outs and whatnot. We're just doing bad comms tonight. I don't know if it's part of it is just, the distractions on his end, how much I'm distracted, both. All of the above. Who knows? So in that scenario, I definitely panicked when it was all of a sudden middle of a fight. Teammate says he's got to go. That threw me off. But also just my general aim was off. I did not expect that dude to all of a sudden just like drop in. What I was trying to do was heal. And so I built myself in. And I was trying to throw the splashes so that way I could get, what, 60 health? I think I had 3 of those. And then reload my guns. But because all of a sudden he was in there, I switched to the shotgun that I had. But then I ran out of bullets on my SMG because I hadn't reloaded that yet. So that was unfortunate. Also, I don't know about the whole, like, shooting at people when there were clearly at least, what, 6 around us? That was just kind of a bad play, in my opinion. Kind of gave us away. So I felt unprepared for the initiation, and then as soon as it like got into the middle of that fight, and then he said he had to go, I was just like, oh. So, not good. Oh, that's cool skin. That's neat. That's not what I clicked on though. 2,800. Normally 4,000. How much is that? That's $20 for a skin? Nope. Even though I clearly have the V-Bucks for it. Nope. It's a cool skin, but it's not worth 20 bucks. This game is free. I'm not paying 20 bucks for that. I treat my V-Bucks like I treat my real money. If I could invest in here, I would. Okay, I have no idea what the quests are. I haven't done, like, many of these. Look how many I have to do. I just don't focus on this stuff, even though the season's about to end. Okay, so let's see. Deploy a tent. Emote on top of an IO outpost. That's easy. Repair any turret using the repair torch. 300. Oh, I guess what they have like thousands of health. Shoot out tires on IO. Okay. Does someone need to be in it? Repair a vehicle at Synapse Station or at Chonkers. Okay. Hit an enemy player with a ranger shotgun from over 50 meters. What will that do? Like 5 damage? Shotgun at 50 meters. Emote a different IO airship crash sites. Okay. Drive a battle bus or fly a choppa to command cavern. Call in an airstrike at the collider or the fortress. Thought I did that one. Well, I was playing with Zeal the other night. Guess not. Refuel a repair torch at a gas pump. I didn't know you could refuel those. Detonate remote explosives while sliding. That sounds like something for like an action movie. Destroy structures with a cow catcher. Okay, apparently I've done that a lot. Destroy a turret using remote explosives. Damage opponents with a repair torch. Is that 5 opponents or 5 health that it's trying to get you to do? Or is it like 5 times to 1 person? Or does it need to be 5 different people? Because if it's 5 different people, that's excessive. Just like run around for an entire round. Try and use the repair torch. I'm pretty sure I got Neuro in a 1v1 with a repair torch once. I was messing around with him, and I think I killed him with one. I think that was like a week or 2 ago. When I get to that video edit, believe me, I will share that. I don't know how long he's going to be. I only got 20 minutes left. So I'm like, should I go into 1v1s? Should I wait for him? I don't know. I haven't done any of these either. Yeah. Daily Bugle, haven't done that. Open cash registers. Huh. Didn't even know those quests were there. I haven't been to Tilted, apparently, since it, I guess, got updated. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier with this, like, the way that I approach how I'm improving at Fortnite is how I approach how I try and improve when gaming, or rather when drumming. So it's all about focusing on isolating out what the mistakes are that I'm consistently making, and then trying to find a way to improve on that. So mistake that I was making was switching between shotgun and SMG in close quarter combat. So I was really bad at that. So what I ended up doing was going into a map where there was like a bot in a 1v1 little 1x1 rather box, and you can just practice going killing the person. They'll jump around, so it works on your aim, and then allows you, because of infinite ammo, just kind of switch between the 2 different guns, so I could get used to that. So I isolated out that air and specifically focused on it. When I was doing the tournaments, I would do the tunneling, and so I would sit there and just practice building floor, ceiling, walls, and then edit behind me, and just doing that over and over, and just getting used to that motion on there. On one of the maps, you're able to actually practice speeding it up and slowing things down, which was great for that, to be able to work on it. But the reason why I've been focusing mainly on the 1v1s is because what I realized in the tournaments is while my building was fine, I was just getting wrecked instantly if I got into any kind of engagement with somebody. So I needed to stay calmer and be able to do better with the fights against another person or other people. And so that's what I've been practicing a whole bunch more. So with the 1v1s, you're able to just consistently, just as soon as you die, it just like reloads. Everybody starts again with new ammo, mats, etc. And it's just a good way to keep practicing this without, okay, now I'm going to harvest a bunch of materials, try and find guns, etc. Like that in like a 20-minute game. The amount of time that I could do 1v1s, I could get like 20 1v1s in pretty quickly in that amount of time. And I'm not at the point where I'm dropping 20 bombs, so I'm not getting to 20 encounters in a single match. So the 1v1s is just a way to simply practice that. It's like if I want to get better diddles on my drumming, okay, then I need to practice diddle exercises consistently in different variations, whether it's like working on different accents, different dynamics, different timing variations, etc., etc. So try and approach life that way. I do it with Muay Thai as well. So earlier I did cardio to kind of end my work day. And so with Muay Thai, I'll practice like doing the motion slow. So like getting that wrist to turn down so you don't like break your thumb or your elbow rather, etc. And just like doing slow kicks and trying to get the technique down, or slow elbows or whatever. It's extremely helpful to do that. Isolate out stuff, practice the technique, etc. Nervous jolt. So in my streams, one of the things that I do at the beginning is I'll do like a 5-ish minute warm up, and then I'll do a stretch and massage routine. So what I'd really recommend for your thumbs in particular is take your hands and put the two thumbs together and just kind of push them together, not like jerking motions, but just like a nice hold. And it should give you a nice stretch along here. Do this after you've kind of like warmed up your hands a little bit so it gets the blood flowing. But if you do this stretch and you do that on each of the fingers, and then also do stretches like this where you're kind of like holding, let me see if I can show you camera angle. So you hold your wrist so you can stretch the underside, or you hold your wrist the other direction so you can stretch the top part, like the tattoo part, etc. That'll help relax along here. After you've done the stretching, I then recommend massaging. So like massage the underside with your fingers and then the top with your thumb, and going all up and down the forearm, and sometimes honestly even the like biceps, especially if you're playing like snare with the right arm out if you're doing traditional grip, unless you have the drums at a tilt, which I do highly recommend if you're going to play traditional. But if you have your right arm out, you can get really tight up in the shoulder as well as up in the tricep and bicep. So I recommend massaging those as well. But then also massaging your hand. So massaging with the thumb in the palm and then your fingers on the back side of the palm. And so stretching this way makes your life a whole lot easier, and massaging it makes your playing a little better. Also massaging from the base to the tip of the fingers and going through each one of the fingers that way just to help relax things. But honestly, sometimes it's just a matter of taking a break. And I say this as somebody who like would drum 10, 12, etc. hours a day, every single day of the week. When I started to take more breaks and allow my hands and arms to repair themselves, then my playing improved. And the reason why I honestly started doing that is because I got an injury where my elbow inflated, and it made it so that it was like filled up with like fluid. The doctors didn't know what it was, probably like bursitis or something. And I could not fully extend my elbow because it was like twice the size of it normally is. So I could not drum for over a month, and I was on performance scholarship. So that was not a good combination. So after that instance, I realized, I needed to like take better care of my arms and my hands and fingers, etc. So if you look at the streams on my channel, it's got Every single one of them, basically, I will demonstrate at the beginning how I do the stretch and massage routine, and I have like an overhead camera that shows like different angles and whatnot. So I'd recommend checking that out. That's good that you use the tilt. I can't recommend that enough. Like, I prefer match, but if you're gonna play traditional, which is fun, then tilt is the way to go. When I marched on Academy, we had a vote with the drumline about whether we should do tilt or flat, and I was the only one who wanted tilt. And then by the end of the season, they all regretted their decision. They all wished that we had done tilt, but oh well. I think they eventually switched over to tilt like a couple years after I aged out. It just makes the left hand sound so much fuller, because like when you're holding your stick and it's flat, you don't get that full motion that you can get with the downward stroke. So you don't get that full rotation. You just basically get half of the amount of volume or height that you can get out of your stick. So it like instantly improves the sound quality of the left hand just doing that. But so can switching to match grip. That makes it sound even better. When I used to teach drumline, the high schools that I would teach at, they would play match grip. We eventually would switch over to that because I would convince them that, hey, it makes more sense, especially if you're going to do percussion ensemble and whatnot. And other drumlines would like see it and make fun of them, and then hear them play and go, oh, they actually can play. They know what they're doing. 'Cause for whatever reason, match grip has this like association of, oh, you don't know how to play the drum if you play match grip on snare. It's like, that's not true. What convinced me to do it was actually 2005 SCV snare line switched to match. They did it for 1 year. It didn't go well, but while I was practicing for it, it just made me go, wow, this is way better than playing traditional grip. And that kind of like helped me realize this is the technique that I prefer. But funny story behind that, I was marching in a college at that time, and I was the center snare, and we played traditional. And so before rehearsal, like half an hour before rehearsal, I was just out on the field, just kind of practicing match grip, doing some SCV exercises. And the drumline instructor came up to me, and he's like, if I see you playing that way again, you're off my line. And I was like, wait, what are you talking about? He's like, if I see you playing match grip again, you're off my line. And again, I was the center snare. I was like, what are you talking about? This is like 30 minutes before rehearsal. You don't have any say over what I do or do not practice and how I practice outside of rehearsal. I'll switch to traditional when we get into the actual rehearsal, but I'm going to play match right now. And so he threw a hissy fit and put me on end snare. And so he's like, all right, you're marching on the end now. And so when we went to set up, they left the hole in the center for me to go in there. And instead I went and sat my drums on the side, on the stand, and played it that way. And the rest of the drum line was like, what are you doing? And yeah, so I was no longer snare, but I had to go to the marching band director and basically say why I should not get kicked out of the program because of playing match grip in my own free time. So yeah, I ended up having to take anxiety medication after that because every time I'd show up to rehearsal, I would have a panic attack because I didn't know what the instructor was going to say and do. So it was a horrible experience. And for the degree in music education, you're required to take this class for 2 semesters. It didn't matter how many years I had marched in drum corps, you were still required to take this marching band class. And yeah, so I was forced to be in there with somebody who was, I don't know, basically being abusive. So it sucked. I really hated it. But the whole rest of that season, I marched in snare. And at that point, I was just like, I don't care anymore. I'll play the music, but I am not trying at all. And so I just basically gave up, focused on drum corps stuff. And yeah, good times. You like traditional for the feeling on drum set? That's literally it. The only reason I do it now is out of habit. Yeah. I honestly, like, it felt like home for me when playing traditional. and it's just because like I did it so much. So like I would do it on drum kit as well, like when I first started learning kit, because I didn't really get it serious about that until like in college, and then after the masters in particular I really dove into it, and then had to basically stop all practicing for the PhD because like you don't drum much. It's all research. But yeah, with drum kit, I would play traditional, and then after I switched over to match primarily in '05, like it just felt better, especially like if you treat it like tenors. Like there's a lot of cool things you can do with like the crossovers and stuff on drum kit. The things that you would apply on tenors can all apply to the drum kit as well, which is fun. Like if you were to play basically tenors on kit, like there's so many cool things that you can do, whether it's just like a scrape or a sweep or crossovers or whatever, like around the drums just with one hand, around the toms onto the cymbals. It can be very informative of your own playing and whatnot. I don't got a text from him, but it's been like what, 13 minutes? This is why I don't want to have kids. I wanna just relax in the evening and not worry about being called upstairs by a toddler. But to each their own. He enjoys being a dad. I enjoyed not being a dad. And thankfully, my wife also enjoys not being a mom. We work with kids, like having taught every grade level, kindergarten through doctoral student. Like, I've seen the full range, and I've realized I don't want kids. And my wife has worked with kids, like in the children's hospital and now with teenagers and whatnot. She also realized same thing, doesn't want to have kids. It's good to be on the same page with that. Well, says message is doing work in the background. Does that mean I'm downloading a text? May just want to kick me and play. Okay. Can do. Alright, so I'm going to do some 1v1s. I'll just do one set of this, and then... Oh, I'm going to mute all audio, because sometimes I go into 1v1s and people just start saying racist, homophobic stuff, because they're children. Speaking of children. And I don't want that on my stream. Okay. So 1v1s, this will do 10 rounds, as long as I get all the way through all 10 of them. If the person doesn't rage quit, then get a practice set. And then I'm going to call it. Slight, and if I hopefully I'm pronouncing the name, if you're still there. I don't have the view counter on, so I could have 1 billion people watching me or 0. I'm curious, do you plan on pursuing music for a career or for degrees or anything like that? And if so, how long until you apply for like a school of music? Or maybe you already are pursuing it. Anonymous 257 has joined the game. Definitely not doing music as a career. It's a hard career. It's fun though. Music education was fun too, but I just randomly got into programming. Enjoyed that. Keeping it as a hobby is a good idea. Often the students that I worked with who would like pursue it as a degree would get a bunch of student loans and find it very difficult to pay off because you don't make a ton of money as a musician. Oof, that was bad. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Man, I am amateur hour right now. Yeah, I got stuck on that. I kept pressing the wrong button, so I kept falling. Well, GG, Anonymous 257. One for home, one for gigging. Hopefully the gigging one is a relatively small one, so you don't have to set it up, tear it down, and make it too big. Like the people who have like several drums going on at once. My mouse switched so that the scroll wheel got all messed up. Man, this is amateur hour right now. Anyways, the people who have like the giant drum kits and whatnot. Block some features? No, allow access. This person is rage quitting because I'm performing poorly. Okay, bye. I wonder if that contributed to things. Seemed like my network may have been affected. And my scroll wheel is affected. Okay. Let's try it again. Pearl compact kits. I have not. Interesting. I'm gonna look that up. Pearl compact traveler 2-piece drum kit. That's funny. Huh. How does it sound now? Is it the same person? Anonymous 257? That'd be funny if it was. Those are interesting. So my kit is actually a hybrid. I have the mesh heads and the low volume cymbals. And yeah, see, this person's talking, so I can't hear you, person. Sorry. I think it was the same person. They quit. And so the low volume is great. Doesn't annoy the neighbors. And then my wife can be like in the other side of the house, like on meetings and whatnot. But then it has the EAD 10, which is like a drum module with some drum triggers. I think they're Yamaha drum triggers. And so it makes it so that you basically have an electronic kit with the mesh heads, or just with even normal heads. Hi. Oh, it won't let me hug. I tried. Something's off. Buttons aren't working. There we go. Big hug. Respect to you. Thanks. I can do that one too. Alright, this person seems chill. Oh, you don't want your gun? They're going pacifist mode. Nope, don't want to go that way. Well, this person's good. Good shot. Oh, I thought I built fast enough. Turns out I didn't. This person's good. A marching snare with mesh heads. Huh. That's interesting. So the mesh heads, like, they're not really tunable. They are, basically when you tighten them, it just changes the amount of bounce. So you could get, like, a marching snare with just, like, an insane amount of rebound on it. That'd be funny to play on. Fallen. Wow, I barely survived that one. Sound effects are random. And I guess I have dying sound effects I can play as well. But I keep forgetting to do that. I'm a noob streamer. Hi, person. Ah. I've never actually played a snare on a strap before. I've always played it on a harness. Like a carrier. Man, this person's good. Dang. I didn't have enough time in between the shotgun shots, so I clicked to shoot and then it didn't do anything. Good job, Boltzo.
Dad, Nancy, it's bad. It's so bad. There's blood everywhere. The bunk beds were a terrible idea. Why did you let us do that? It's so bad!
That was the randomized death sound. What was that from? Step Brothers? Man, I keep building in front of myself. Okay, let's do this. Gotta reload. Okay, you're swimming for some reason. That is random. Okay, now you're healing. Alright, so they're gonna be at full health, because that is the keg. Alright. I'm not playing well. I need to regroup my thoughts. Are you gonna knock me out? Can't tell if that's what this person's trying to do. Wouldn't kill me from this height. I don't think. Oh, interesting. Marching snare feature for a concert band piece. A Civil War song. That sounds interesting. I played so much concert snare that I eventually got bored with it. And then I was like, how can I, like, get really good at concert bass drum to, like, shape the sound of the drum to blend in perfectly with the low brass and strings, etc. So I made that my new goal. Because, like, the concert repertoire, once you start playing, like, Cerrone and De La Cluse in college, like, you get back into the normal concert rep and it's just, like, super boring. So I had more fun with bass drum. As odd as that may sound. Even though the part was easier, it was fun to, like, change the shape of the hand to, and the placement to match the sound of the drum. What is this person doing? You just having fun? Cool. Good shot. Bad shot. Oh, well done.
I need help. I need an adult.
Wow. I take it you're in a small town. I have grown up and lived in Phoenix metropolitan area, so that is definitely not a small town.
Whoa, nice graphic.
Honestly, if that shotgun had connected, they would have won that. GG's, Bolts. This person is very good. Much better than I. I had to learn strings to be able to, like, for my undergrad, you had to learn every band and orchestra instrument, and I was not good at strings. I'm stuck. Cool. I'm just mechanically off tonight. Pressing wrong buttons and everything. Gotta do this. Gotta reload as well. They're gonna reload. Smart for them to try and get more heals. I'm surprised I got that. It's not reloading. Keep pressing buttons and it doesn't happen.
Winning.
Thanks, Charlie. Aw, they rage quit. This happens like every time I do this. That person was clearly better, but come on. Just because I won a couple of them doesn't mean you gotta bail. All right. I normally call it at 8 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is do my review where I kind of reflect on how I did. So let me pull this up. Close that. And let's go here. And let's pull this up. Okay, so this is where at the end of the stream where I like to ask, like, what did you think? In terms of two main areas. One, what did you think of the streaming? So, like, how I was in terms of how engaging I was. Nope, not this one. And then two, how was my gameplay? And that was a bit off tonight, but... Alright, so let's pull this window up. Okay, so... If you got feedback, anyone who's in the chat, feel free to put it in the chat. In those two areas. So tonight I streamed for 107 minutes. It was evening. And I did Fortnite. And the vibe was... pretty chill. Felt like I was hanging out. I wasn't super focused tonight. Quality of my gameplay. My gaming was off tonight. I don't know if it was because I was, focusing on responding, can't type, to comms, chat, etc., or thinking about work. But overall, like, my gameplay was just bleh. Like, wasn't hitting shots, and mechanically was just, like, pretty off with that. But I'll review it and then try and think of, okay, what are some things that I could do to improve that? In terms of, like, streaming, I felt like I was responsive and tried to share stories or information while waiting. So whether it was, like, downtime in between rounds or... like while waiting for Neuro to get back on, and then obviously ultimately did not get back on. Like, I feel like I'm getting better at, one, narrating out my thought processes, like when I'm like gaming or drumming, but two, also trying to think of what are some interesting things that kind of relate to what's either being said in the chat or to the gaming or the drumming that I'm doing on. So those are kind of my own reflections. I don't see anything in the chat in terms of feedback. If anyone has feedback after the fact on YouTube, I do read through all the comments on there. But, Slight, I hope I pronounced your name. I do appreciate the follow, and I do appreciate the conversation this evening. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, assuming it's evening where you're at. And, yeah, hope to see you again. Pleasantly surprised. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I'll put that in there. Didn't come for Fortnite, but was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so in my Fortnite streams, I try and share my thoughts as a gamer, and then like how I try and improve, and just try and make things a little bit goofy with like the sound effects. So I'm using Ableton Live to just kind of trigger hundreds of random sound effects with my foot, and then with the launch pad that I have up here. So just trying to have fun. Too many people who do gaming, they rage quit and whatnot, so I don't want to do that. I just want to enjoy gaming, having some fun. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, maybe I'll see you around.